Are we live? Are we here, guys? I can never tell. There's such a weird latency. Welcome to the live. Hey, Sonia. At least, whoop, there I am. YouTube always welcomes yourself to your live. Yes, Echo. We're in the Echoplex. Hey, Melinda. Hey, Brian. Good to see you guys. We are live. Is it Friday? No, it's Saturday. What are we doing here? We're joining because I have this super cool box that came in the mail. And, oh, Lisa's here. Excellent. And, Kyle's not doing his thing, so what are we supposed to do with ourselves? Hey, Boots here in the house, the spicy ghost. Good to see you. Of course, Ken. Super echo time. Is there more? Is there more than just? I thought I got rid of my echo. Barry on Saturday Night Special. That's right. TM. If Jared's in the house, oh hey Jackie. Jackie's in the house, but if Jared's around, then. Oh, okay. Ken had two windows open. Close your windows and doors, people. They're coming for you. Oh, hey, Dustin. It's so good to see you. It's been ages. And Soul's in the house. Cheryl. Very cool to see you. And did I say hi to John? Cheers. Had to make some tea. All right, everybody. Prost. To your health. And a great Saturday night. Thanks for coming. It felt like the appropriate thing to do to invite you guys all to this early Christmas opening. This is from Ken, and you guys might know him, maybe a little bit. He's that guy. He's that guy in the wherever your chat thread is. It's over there. Gets around. So thank you. Ken did this logistically impossible wrap job where, you know, of course, it's so maxed, this box, that all of the edges are rounded off and everything is bulging. Ken who? Oh, that guy. Yeah, exactly. Aw, Lisa, are you not feeling well? Are we all here collectively to help Lisa feel better? Jackie, you know Ken gets around. Around Florida, around fossils, around rocks, you know. Hey, Rock Twister is in the house. Here I am starting rumors about Ken, and he was so generous to send me this thing. No, he's a perfect gentleman, of course. Oh, you are sick. Lisa, I'm sorry. All right, everybody. Send Lisa healing thoughts and feel good feelings and all that kind of stuff. Hey, Spot's in the house as well. We are all here for each other, Spot. Absolutely. And so let's all feel better together. Aw, yeah. Big hugs to Lisa. Warm huggy ones. I've got some like reggae going in the background. It's all cold and drizzly and sad outside, so I felt like I need some island music. Kind of like the sit out underneath the palm tree and listen to the surf kind of music. I mean, we can hear the surf out there. We got a huge swell going on. It's the king tides. But yeah, we're gonna surf through this box tonight, and you are all invited. Yes, prayers to you, Lisa. Thank you, Soul. That was very nice, Miss Cheryl. All right, cold and drizzle there too, says Rock Twister. I hear ya. And Ken is offering to send a box of sand. I can put in my feet in. Yes, I need some exotic sand to dip my toes into for these lives. The sand here just won't do. I mean, and it is everywhere. Those dogs bring just phenomenal amounts of sand in here. I mean, they are literal rock stars when it comes to that. Toes in the snow isn't fun. Yeah, Brian. So he's saying he's game for some sand. I think we could all use some of that, some like hot sand. So Spot says, can't always manage to feel better, but sometimes we can get less miserable. I like that. That's the right attitude. I'll drink to that as well. Cheers. Steinkern, once again. Dustin says, lots of the upper respiratory crud going around. Stay up on those vitamins and whatnot for sure. Yeah. So I was mentioning actually to the podcast crew earlier, wasn't that podcast with Jesse so much fun? So we were all, having afterglow today. And I was saying that I need to jump in the sauna. After this, actually, I'm probably going to go take a super hot sauna and see if I can totally detox. I don't know if any of you guys out there are big sauna fans, but I most certainly am. Jackie has her iced coffee. Whoa, that's a non sequitur. Not only at this hour, but at that temperature outside. John says, the latest podcast episode was phenomenal. Haven't laughed laughed that hard in ages, right? We were so our cheeks were just sore after that evening. And what's really funny is that Kyle actually saved us from ourselves. We had promised that we were only going to do an hour and then we'd just do a part 2. Well, you know how that goes. We went 2 hours. And then usually with Jesse, we stay on afterwards. Of course, there's a lengthy warm-up period when we first get on, and then we do the podcast. And then I swear we have stayed up past noon at night, our time, just into the afternoon, I think, for poor Jesse. And so Kyle hit the wrong button and he just he stopped the Zoom call right after. I'm about to say Kyle blop at the end of the podcast, you will notice. And it was because he just killed the whole Zoom call and we were done. And so actually, even though we were so sad that we just totally cut off without even saying goodbye and all that good stuff. I know it was a total accident. I'm not throwing you under the bus, Kyle. Any of us would have done the same. But like I was saying, it was actually the healthy thing to do because Kyle had a bunch to get ready for today. And hi, Kyle. By the way, I'm glad that you're here with us and hopefully you're having a painless wrap up to your fair that you were doing today, the Bizarre Extravaganza. And we would have been on probably for too long, even just saying goodbye. And so that was probably the most humane thing, is to just pull the plug and make us say goodbye when we see him again, as we're saying hellos for part 2, because I still think we should do a part 2. What do you guys think? Should we have Jesse on again soon? We used to have difficult schedules. It was hard to get him and the podcast crew together at the same time. I took that Zoom call out behind the shed, right, Ken? I like that. All right, and I have some votes. Yes, and a part 3 and 4, says John. And so, and Booth says yes. And so we'll definitely be having, he is such a brother. If he was closer, he'd probably be crew. I think I said that in the chat last night. He's just fantastic to hang out with. So Jackie is saying, can I just say that the podcast is never too long for us? So maybe you all need to start recording in the morning and keep your day free. Dang it. I love you. Thank you so much for saying that. It is so much fun, and it's hard to not go off on the tangents. I think it would be really fun if we did have an open amount of time where we could just do the full-length podcast for however long we wanted to. Jeff is in the house. Hey there. And not worry about it. And so, because it would be fun to meander down some of those tangent paths where we feel like we need to yank ourselves back because we've only got an hour or 2 hours, as it were. So yeah, we'll be hopefully working on something like that, part 2, part 3, part 4, however it pans out. But definitely thanks to Jesse for coming on. he's so from Australia, but he's also from here. Like, he's got dual citizenship. He also belongs to us as well. And I know we need to get rowing, right, Lisa? Get better soon so that we can start our embark on our trip across the ocean to get to the spoils of Australia land. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start us off on this this fantastic box, and of course we get to chatter amongst ourselves. Oh, first of all, a prize goes to anybody who can make any sense out of my thumbnail. What is that from? And what does Dustin say? I don't know about everyone else, but I have something really neat for show and tell. I'm going to send you guys tomorrow. Awesome. Yeah, send us some shows and tells. Those are always fun to do around the holidays so that you guys can hang out and show off your stones. Send those to the podcast email. If you have any trouble with that, if you are on our Discord, which maybe one of the wrenches here can throw up the Discord link, you can go ahead and just notify me in your post, like in the show and tell channel, and I'll go ahead and pop it over to the podcast and make sure that Kyle gets your picture and your story. So I think I'm missing things. You guys, I love it. You guys are chatting too fast for me to catch up with, and that's a good thing. So also, we were having a conversation over on the Discord. Tangents. Sorry. Yes, I'm going to get to this box. But over on the Discord, somebody was asking about the difference between the Fordham and the Dremel, and we had some really cool banter going back and forth about, is it worth it to spend the extra money and that sort of thing. So I weighed in, and I would love for anybody who's in the chat here that didn't take part in that conversation to go ahead and weigh in on what they think. But you can see, like, I am an equal opportunity kind of gal, and I definitely love both of them for different reasons. Why not have all the tools? Thank you so much, Ken. Really appreciate that. And so I like to do the heavy lifting with the Dremel because it's easy to replace. They're less expensive, a little bit more, less fragile, not a stronger machine, but definitely can get wet without you worrying about it. I know that some of the hand pieces for the Fordhams are very dodgy. The one that I have for jewelry, which is a quick release hand piece, doesn't want to get wet, and I did have to get mine rebuilt, which they will do. So this is the quick release one, and you can just take all of your burrs, and like a polishing wheel is on it right now, out, and switch it out for any of the ones that are, I think it's like the the standard that goes into the Fordham, whatever size that is, something 32. And then the ones that are thicker that go into the Dremel, obviously you can use with your Dremel, or I was talking about the Dremel has come up with this screw chuck that will enlarge and tighten just by screwing it so that you can stick anything that you want to in there. So I was talking about how I like to polish with skewers with diamond paste on them and get into the like tiny little parts of your jewelry projects and stuff like that. And this size will go into the chuck of the Dremel, and so you don't even have to have like an actual tool. You can make tools with an adjustable chuck, and so the Dremel is super awesome for that. And so just different animals. And so we were also having the conversation, like, if it's low tech, it's still going to be awesome. I loved Ken was sharing some of his outside studio hacks, and they were genius. And so low tech sometimes is the way to go, especially if it's just going to rust if you put it outside, or it's going to get wet, or it's going to get damaged. You might as well go that route. Oh, and Allison just said hi and bye. What did I just miss? Oh my gosh. Yep, hi and bye. She's got a gig tonight. Well, have a great gig. Thank you so much for swooping in. And play beautiful music, which I know that you will. So thank you. Awesome. Okay, so the box. All right. Actually, it's kind of fun for you guys to be able to see it. I'm going to change the giggity. I'm going to change the camera so that we can view some of the smaller things. Yeah, shower chairs are good outside. Lisa knows one of the hacks. I just love that idea. Oh my gosh, this is an outdoor studio hack that I'm going to definitely steal. So we'll get this started, and then when it's appropriate, we'll go ahead and change the view so that we can see some of the stuff close up and with better lighting. And so I've got a setup on my desk as well, but I did do the untaping, but I have not looked in this box at all. So this is new to all of us. That was really fun with Theo's box, and I think that it'll be the same for this one. It's just that I had to open it first so that I could be sure to get through the amount of tape that Ken put on. It was copious amounts. And I just didn't want to take 20 minutes just untaping the thing. Let's see. So I am seeing that the Fordham is the Cadillac and the Dremel is the Prius. Does that make my Harbor Freight one a Pinto? I love that. There was that analogy going on the Discord, and I think, yeah, John said that. John, more of a pacer. Ooh, snap. There's a callback from the days of old that folks were talking about their $500 first, used cars and that sort of thing. You know what? If it works. Okay, so of course I cut through the note with the knife, and of course there's also a quick note that you guys probably won't want to necessarily read along with, although what I will do is I'll keep it handy because it looks like I can go back to refer to it. And Black & Decker rotary tool, it's a vet. The Che vet. Nice. All right, so already right on the top we have a porous rock that looks like it could be some kind of fossil. This is going to be great because Ken's here, so he can help us. What do we have here? Oh, this is no way. This is bone. Look at how awesome and porous that is. It almost looks like tough, like lava. That's amazing. Your bones out there on the East Coast look so much different than the bones that we have on the West Coast. You guys have seen the bones that I share from ours, and what's fun is that Theo is going to be doing a super prep. He's got the hammer and everything that one needs. So that's cool. Isn't that wild looking, John? Do they have the lava stuff in Florida? That's a good question. Hey, Ken. Ken's like our resident expert for this entire box tonight. So really quick, I want to ask, 73 Plymouth Satellite, those are cool. Random bone from the beach. Do we know about like how old that random bone from the beach might be? If you dig down a half-mile shore, up here is all alluvial wash. Okay, that's good to know. You guys, this is so packed. Can you see that? Whew. Oh my gosh, and of course, there's bags of bits, and so this is a lot. I have the heater on in here, and it looks like I'm getting flushed. I got the Vornado flush going on. So he was nice enough to provide some notes along with this stuff. Can you guys read this? Okay, I will be putting this back in because I don't have a mask handy right now. But do you see the fine print? Not to lick. Steve spiked my tea. Yeah, it's feel good. It's feel good juice in the mousse tonight, right? For that those two angry teeth in my mouth. Isn't that so true? Dustin just it said, if you pack the box more full, less stuff shifts around and less is likely to break. That is so true. Oh, okay. Ken says that it's okay if we look at the arsenic. We just don't want to work it without wearing a mask. So should I make it wet? Because this is beautiful. Download that from OSHA, right? Okay. Look at that. What a beautiful piece of like weirdness. That is so unusual. Can you guys see that fairly clearly? Is this this format working out for now? It almost looks green up in that corner and through there. One of the things that's funny is that, you know, if I'm doing it this way, I can't look at it too. But yeah, that is really cool. Wow, that looks, I mean, I guess it would be sedimentary. Yes, that is awesome. But, you know, it kind of looks like a rhyolite, but then it's got some really interesting tight textures there. We're gonna have to look at that together, you guys. I'm gonna have to change the view, but swirly good weirdness. Exactly, Spot. Kirk, hey, Kirk. It's good to see you. Thank you for joining. And why, that's a big moose cup you have there, Karen. Yes, it is. But you know what? I would rather, one of these days, I'm going to have a Kirk Hauer cup. And it's going to hopefully maybe be this big, but it's going to be super awesome, full of Kirkness. Kirk is a very, very, very talented ceramicist to all. And everybody's saying hi. So Ken says that he's going to send me a picture of the polished stuff, or I'm going to beat him to it by polishing some. Because I do have the flat lap is out from when my mom was here. We were doing a bit of polishing, and I'm terrible with toys. Like, I got that thing out, and I'm like, I don't need to sleep. I can just polish things all night long. And then, of course, you know, there sits the faceting machine, and underneath the towel that's protecting it from all of the gritty bits actually is a trillium being cut, and it is a Schiller trillium. So I can't wait to get to it. It's about 3/4 of the way finished, and so it's going to be so much fun. I'll probably finish it tonight after the sauna, and then get on to a little bit of that. But, oh yeah, I was saying about the sauna, Dustin was saying take your vitamins and, you know, all of the healthy things. And I can't believe how awesome, yeah, ooh, Schiller Trillium. The sauna seems to like just detox you. And so it even makes my face feel better. So that could be actually psychosomatic, but I don't care, it works. So... All right, you know, there's a baggie of some more swirly goodness, but I left that one out and in the water, so we'll see that together. And I'm kind of wondering if yeah, a lot of this stuff is, oh, look it! Stop not liking shells, you guys. Oh my gosh. I think I might have mentioned it on one of the podcasts. My very, very first collection that was an official collection was a shell collection. And I had all these shell books, and I always dreamt of like having some of these shells that, like, you know, whenever we'd go to museums, you know how there's always like the little gift shop, and usually they have like an assortment of shells in there for some reason, and I would always get shells, and so yay! Love it. These are gorgeous. All right, I'm missing stuff. something about gum and poster tack and whatnot. Very interesting. A moose called Kirk Howard. No, I don't believe he's a moose. Or a goose. He might be on the loose. But yeah, let us change formats so that we'll start with swirly goodness and we'll move on from there because there's lots of small bits. And so here we go. And it just went from like some pretty great reggae to I don't even know. It sounds like 80s goofball music. Like if we're on a sitcom or something. Okay, here we go. Always the awkward part. This is where direction from Martin Scorsese or Coppola or something like that never works out as good. Although this one was actually pretty smooth. Usually I have to do a bunch of ridiculousn's. All right, and then we do zoom in, picture, and then we switch it, and then we switch it back, and voila! It's like something like a steak that somebody left in the refrigerator for way too long. Look at that. See, this is what you guys saw me whip out the jeweler's loop. This is why. Because, oh my gosh, this thing is so detailed. Is it bad that I'm getting high centered on like the first thing that I pulled out of the box or the second thing? Because I know we have a lot. We might have to split this into a couple of sessions. So, oh my gosh, Rock Twister was just asking folks to hit that like button. Thank you so much. You're the best Rock family ever. And hey, Ivan Lopez is in the house. And thanks about the awesome episode. I'm betting that he's talking about that fantastic Jesse experience that we all got to share last night. That was so good. Or whenever you get a chance to view it. Definitely check it out if you haven't yet. Look at this. We might be here until midnight, but that's okay. Right. I gotta get my sauna on though, you guys. Shall we just take all this into the sauna? You guys can all come. All right. That is beautiful. I bet you that polishes up just incredibly. I mean, it will look like that, I would imagine. I just love all the bits. I wonder what that would look like underneath the microscope. I bet it would be very cool that way too. So let's get you guys something to look at in here. Oh my gosh. Like, I think this is literally a bag of bones. Is this a bag of bones? No way. Is this a bag of bones? Ken! We took our oh, that yellow is the arsenic. Interesting. We accidentally took our phones in the sauna like the first time, and that was unusual. I love that these bones are worked from the ocean. Look at this, you guys. Wow. Let me get rid of your circle there. Get that out of the picture. Get some light from over here. My gosh. Yeah, look at that. Porous. They're bubbling. That is so neat. All from Minnesota Key Beach. Very cool. Scott Lambright is in the house. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Big bag of bones, says Boot. Yeah. I want a bag of bones. Super jealous, says Rock Twister. Yeah. Might want to put your phone in a baggie first. You know how I know. Yeah, I heard that. So Jackie says, Spot, I had a clear sky, but I needed to be norther than where I am, so I didn't get to see it either. Yeah, Jackie, you had us all excited. We were trying to see if we could see it from here, if there was any chance, because there were a couple patches of sky that were open. Wow! Look at that. How's our focus? Is that decent? I think it is. Wonder how close we get. Wow. That's not bad at all. Cool. This is your lunch break, hey? This is a late lunch. That is so cool. So if this was one of my bones, like those bits would be like calcite or quartz or agate. Like, you know, it would be silicified if it had light bits like this. Is this typically like a sand material that's in there? I don't want to be rude, but I think I might need to steal that and look it through the loop here. Yeah, it looks sandy. Sandy material. That is really cool. Wow. Wow. Look at all these. So different. So, oh, you know what? He did say something about get the UV out. So I'm wondering if I have a very, 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 very weak UV light, but compliments of Marlena actually got it for me. What a dear. And we'll see if it's strong enough. I think she just had it and got a better one, and so she offered it to me. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. I wonder if there's a way I'm getting too much light from my screen. I don't know if this is working. I don't think it is. Or these guys aren't very UV reactive. The tanner ones. Did I just pick up this one? I don't think I did. Yeah, I did. Let's see. Tanner. This one's tannish. I'm thinking that this lighting situation plus this particular UV light might just be not strong enough. Because it might be trying a little bit. I wish oh, you guys, hold on just a second. I still have this box. And those rubies should... So you can see those rubies are doing it. See that? Right up there. In the corner. So this works a little. Oh, wow. Look at that schiller. Zang. I didn't know that was going to happen. Okay. Tangented myself. Sorry, guys. Okay. Back to Ken's box. All right. We'll keep this UV out, though, and see if there's stuff that it does work on. All right. Bringing us back to reality, sort of. Yeah, definitely need a UV with more oomph. Oh man, you guys know the deal. There's like just a queue of all these different things that everybody always wants to buy, right? And so you guys, I know I'll end up with something. Don't worry. Don't you guys worry your pretty little heads so that I can make good lives happen for you. All right, that is a phenomenal amount of beautiful bone material. I can't even believe it. That is so cool. And Ken, do you mind me asking, would you have hazard a guess as to, you know, what kind of animals am I holding here? Are we like thinking pinnipeds or cetaceans, or are we going back in time further into what do you guys have, like the dugongs and stuff like that? Help me out. Actually, that wouldn't be, I mean, it could be the same time period. That doesn't necessarily mean back in time, I guess. The list is endless. I mean, so many things. Any ice age mammal. Okay, wow. Can you guys like, ooh, who are we holding? You know, like some of these feel familiar, like, you know, rib material just from stuff that I've found here on the Pacific coast. But it's so wild to think what different different creatures. You know, and this has got to be somebody big. Look at how chunky that is. You know, that was a lot bigger than what we're looking at here. And I love the different qualities of compression through the cell matrix. That is so fascinating. Wow. Wow. Okay, and ooh, neat. Okay, cool. Thank you, Lisa. And the dugong are particularly dense. You will know a dugong bone. Nice. I don't think I've ever held one. So, oh, it's tea time for Rock Twister. This is going to be so neat. And it looks like Daniel is in the house. Did I miss something? Did Daniel come a little bit earlier? Oh, now it's not even there anymore. Okay, never mind. Okay, so these are... How cool. Wow. And so antlers from the prehistoric Santa's reindeer. Dustin, got it. Not fat, I'm big bone. That's what I always say. Wow. I mean, it's just such a neat thing to be able to hold stuff that is so old and you know, fascinating to imagine what creatures wore these antlers. And so, Ken, oh my gosh, really? You think that I should do some inlay? Okay. Yeah, for sure. Look at this little point. I was going to ask, you know, do you have, like, a lot of this material is smaller, so are these smaller creatures with antlers? Are you familiar with the variety? I'm just so fascinating. You know, I'm going to be all full of questions. You're going to, like, get tired of me asking questions from this box, I'm afraid. Look at those. I'm fascinated by that little point right there. Spot can't deal with his autocorrect. Boy, I'm feeling you there. I don't like to chat on my phone. I know that's the vehicle of choice for a lot of folks, but I like when we're doing the podcast and stuff, I'm all keyboard. Antler gets broken up a lot. Okay, that makes total sense. Little whitetail sheds. Yeah, I'm imagining, you know how there's like some of those really small deer that you see at the zoo. I'm trying to think of where they reside, but I'm wondering if we've got like those little guys. I actually am one of those people that love those dioramas that they make in the museums where they imagine what the little creatures and the big creatures for that matter looked like in the days of old. And Lisa, oh yeah, so Dustin's digging on that idea. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's open this. What's this? This looks like something that doesn't want to be wet necessarily, or it might. So some very nice packaging. I should have brought the sharp thing over here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, wow. Can you see how shiny that is? Like, that's glossy. And so it's this, looks like there's a barnacle in there. And then this is like, oh, here we go. Worm cast. Yep. Is this worm cast? Wow. Very cool. Fossil shell pile. Yeah. Wow, that is so cool. I mean, that's like some ancient macaroni. You know, when we're talking about like Cheeto and Dorito wood, we've got like some cheesy macaroni. Yeah. That's beautiful. Wow. I love I love that there's, you know, there's like some really nice shell here with some nacre to it and everything as well. What a neat specimen. I'm just trying to be careful because like it's also fairly fragile. I'm hearing sheds coming from it. Those are little tubies. It's totally tubular, man. It's getting pitted. All right. Let's do one of these. There's like all these mystery paper towel situations. What is it? What is it? Oh, it is a thing of beauty. Wow. Look at that. Let's get this bad boy wet. Time to take a bath. A little swim. Wow, look at that. Oh my gosh, splendor. Oh, just when I thought I wanted to take a sauna, now she wants to cut and polish. Oh, that is good. Am I moving it too fast? Or are you guys able to see what's going on here? Okay, is there a note in there? Oh, this is in the first note? Like the big yellow one? All right. Sand coming out of the holes. Oh, good. Okay, good. It's all good until you find a worm. And then don't lick or eat the worm, right? It's not like at the bottom of the tequila bottle. All right. The unlabeled stuff in the paper towels. Okay. I didn't want to read too much of that because I didn't want to know ahead of time too much. But this is this the Hidden Valley Mossy Jasper from Utah? Oh, it's a rhyolite. I didn't name it as I'm like reading it. Thank you so much for being in the chat today, Ken. And let us see if we can catch a little glow off of this bad boy. So let's change the lighting situation real quick. No problem. This is just gorgeous. And it looks like Sean is in the house and Tiger Eye is in the house. Yes, beautiful colors. So pretty. I want to play with it. All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah. See, that's definitely UV reactive. Even with this poor little engine that could. Nice. Is that close enough? I'm trying to get it so that you guys can see and it's still catching the angle. Look at that. Aha. Okay, remember when I was talking about low tech? Oh, we've got low tech UV show here. I promise I will improve. So that one, that side not so much. But yeah. So we're seeing the fluorescing bits. So that is definitely working. Very cool. Yay. Well, it worked out after all. Sweet. All right, let's light this sucker up. Boom. Wow, that's so pretty. Let me just, you know, like I could thank you every little package. But yeah, thank you. This is going to be just so neat to work with. So pretty, so different. I love the different stuff. All right, we got Al in the house. Good to see you. Sweet. Okay, everybody is like just checking in with each other. Love it. I don't want to get too far behind on the chat. And there we go. Wow. Okay. I don't know, like, you guys, this is so deep. This is so deep. All right, we've got some unknown rhyolite sent from Idaho. That's some pretty nice looking stuff. We'll take out a piece to take a look at, get it wet. That is really, really nice. Very kind of picture-y, beautiful color, like really nice banding. It's kind of Wonderstone-ish. So Yeah, that's really neat. Bet you this stuff takes an amazing polish. I mean, look at how glassy that looks. The jasper that wasn't. Yeah, right. Because it's rhyolite. It's considered jasper. It's like if it's got silicates greater than or less than with the minerals, then there it goes. And the wrapped piece is different. So let's get into that wrapped piece. You the hoe, I the pimp. Right, Lisa? Hey. Rocky says, that's so hot. And hey, Rocky, good to see you. It's a known unknown. Yes, we knowingly know that it's unknown. And what is this? We have Whiskey Creek Jasper. Needs a good... Whoa! As I drop it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So it's a carved job. Wow. That looks like, you know, some of that really nice Veracite that I've been playing with, except for that brecciation is just out of this world. Look at the picture. That's a festival. That is artwork. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I'm speechless. That doesn't happen very often. Say bear 100 times. That is wild, huh, Sean? Yeah, total oh wow factor. This is so great. That is not common stuff at all. I bet. I don't believe I've held any. So this is fantastic. By the time Karen gets through all the things, we might as well have joined her in the sauna. I know. You guys, I'm kind of feeling like I might have to do a part 2 because I don't want to just rush through this stuff. It kind of it deserves being savored. You know, it's like having a fine meal and like rushing through it. Don't want to do that. Yeah, this is going to get some TLC. Oh my gosh. It's going to have to stare at me for a while. We were talking last night on the podcast about, you know, the rock telling you what it wants. And so I'm going to definitely be asking this rock what it wants to be. It is an odd one. Hey, Travis is in the house. Good to see you. It would look good carved into a turtle, huh? Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Ken. Woo. So excited. This is so much fun, you guys. Like I don't even need Christmas. Forget about it. It's coming right now. And what do we have here? I think this looks like maybe it's more of that the stuff from before that we got the glowy glowies from. Yeah, this one does look mossier, so I get why they call it moss rhyolite. But yeah, there's that sort of telltale. It's got nice marbling of agate through there, and I bet you if we got we don't even need the loop. You can see that it's got fortifications. Well, that is wild. That looks like a tasty smoothie. You know, like a banana strawberry or something. I guess I didn't have dinner yet. That's beautiful. Yeah, more of the Hidden Valley. That's what I figured. Okay. And so just keep on trucking. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put something in the bowl so that you guys can see that. Acai kiwi? Kiwi acai. Yeah. You know, that, yep. That sounds delicious, like a delicious smoothie. I just got here. Okay, so this is something that I've been so anticipating from Ken and could not wait to hold in my hand. And now I'm just gonna dump it into the bowl. And you guys can look at this while we're in between the rocks. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Isn't that a feast? I'm going to get closer. I'm going to frame it up and let you guys get closer. This is, yeah! I'm sorry, I probably just blew a few people's earbuds out. Sorry. Catching up here. Rocky Mountain Bear went to a lapidary shop a couple weeks ago and he had 5 or 6 full fossil turtle shells on his bench getting worked on. Wow. How cool. Yeah, total girlish screams going on. I actually had technically zero fossil teeth except for my own until Theo's box, and he gave me some that they found on a claim in Montana, but they are encased in matrix material, and I'm not sure that I want to take them out. I think I might keep that as a specimen because they're very, very special. But these bad boys, I get to play, you know, like, oh my gosh, like all this kind of playing. Just play with the teeth. This is somewhat like ironic, you know, since I get to lose a couple of, well, I'm not losing them. I'm just getting a couple of root canals is all, but like teeth, it does a body good. Okay. Kid Curry's in the house. Good to see you. We're going to need bigger Tupperware. You got that right. That is so for sure. You got some shark teeth out there, Al. Very cool. I have not seen this many fossil teeth all in one place, especially in front of me. Watch your digits. Yeah. Zowie, that is a lot of teeth. You got that right. I know. Should I take these to my endodontist and be like, do you think that you could maybe put a few of these in? and a few backups. You know how like I always thought that we should be built like sharks so that, you know, dog hair. So that when we lose that tooth, that just another one comes. Still the dog hair. Oh my gosh, you guys with dogs, you understand. Dog hair is everywhere. How cool. Do you know all the teeth kinds? Oh, look at that. I mean, it's got like super cool details. I swear I'm gonna put one of these in my mouth. I'm not supposed to lick stuff though, right? So maybe not. Ooh, look at this one. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh. That is so neat. So one of the ideas that I thought was going to be super cool. See these like little guys? I don't know. Maybe should I tell you guys my cool idea, or should I just do it and surprise you? So as you're getting a close up on this like adorable little tooth, I'm going to see how you guys weigh in on should I tell you or surprise you. Yeah, the fang vampire style. I know, right? Just like put a couple of those where my canines belong. I mean, there's so many different cool little shapes in here. Look at this guy. Look at that. That's wild. I mean, that's pretty, like, I don't want to get bit by that. This one, like, that's a friendly bite. This one, not so much. Looks like a pretty serious puncture wound. Surprise them. I know what it is. Oh, Ken knows what it is. All right, we'll have to chat about that. All right, I'm going to surprise you because, you know, it's Ken's evening. Look at this little guy. Oh, my gosh. I just love how small they are. Like, I was all jealous about Mam Lambo finding, like, teeny-weeny shark's teeth also. And here's Ken just, like, going along the beach, not getting hit by lightning, and finding all these super cool fossils. How neat. Lemon shark. Yeah, you might have to give me a little bit of a shape tutorial, Ken, another time, and I promise then I won't bother. Wow! Look at that! Oh, that's cool. Oh my gosh. These are so neat. Okay, I dumped these out not so that I would get sidetracked, but so that you guys had something to. Oh my gosh, look at this little one. Look at that little guy. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. And this one. And then I promise you guys can look at them and then I'm going to get on to the next thing. But like, that's so wild right there. Oh, wow. That is so cool. Bye, Dustin. Bull shark. Wow. So some of you guys, it looks like Al knows. Al knows what his shark's teeth are doing. And Rocky wants to know what the surprise is. Yeah. I know. They're blue. Such cool. I'll get you guys just a little bit closer. Oh my gosh. That was too close in the beginning. And then yeah, we'll get into the box more, but that is like the best backdrop ever. Ever. Okay, what do we have? I think this guy is more of that rhyolite, and that actually looks a lot like some of the rhyolite that we have at White Fur, that green. That is so neat. You know what's really cool is that some of the, the lava flows all have their own signature in the rhyolite. So every lava flow has its own chemical makeup that's going to be very unique and identifiable. And so I always wonder, like how far does that rhyolitic flow go? And that, when you're finding some similar guys, could it possibly be from the same event, because distance for some volcanic stuff doesn't make a difference to the volcanic stuff. It was the Columbia River basalts that built Yaquina Head all the way out here before the Coast Range had ever been raised. And so you think about all the way over on the other side of Oregon was where all of that rift was happening, where the Columbia River basalts were starting. And they made it all the way out here to the ocean. That is such a wild concept. Wow. Oh my gosh, Ken, this is super endless. Oh, golly. Okay, I have to choose like words like that or else you guys are gonna hear something like way more strong. Let's get into this guy here. Let's make a shark. Yeah. I've always wanted to do that too. You guys have seen some of those amalgamated, like the worst dinosaur reconstitutions ever, where they just take a bunch of different fossils and put them together. That's what would be fun for all of us to do. Like that would be a good group project. So this is, let me pan out a bit. You guys are getting a lovely shot of it though. Fossil sponge, or a sponge cast, SpongeBob square cast. With barnacles and some weird growth, I'll say. Look at those. Oh my gosh, this is just phenomenal. Gotta love them old Barneys. And like we have sponge here. I see it quite a bit. When we have a big storm, it gets kicked up on the beach, and it's so neat to see something so well preserved this old. See how close that is. Not wanting to focus on the tight stuff. Wonder if I'd get close that way. Whoa, hi. Actually, that's not bad. If I can stop it from bouncing. Neat. Look at that. You can see the innards of the barnacle. Fascinating. Am I moving it too fast? Yeah, you can see the animal inside the shell. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, bryozoan, definitely. Lisa, barnacle bill. Yeah. This is just beautiful. Wow. I'm just tripping. You guys know I want to get out the microscope right now. Whole mat of bryozoa, it looks like. Unless that's the sponge material. One of the things that I realized when I was doing some of the preparation in the vinegar, the acid prep, was that when I went through that acid afterwards, like the stuff that had come off were perfectly preserved. The word just went out of my head. The foraminifera. Yeah, you know. And so I'm wondering about this too. Like I probably could collect some very, very cool forams from this material. Wow, that is amazing. I'm going to be playing. I don't know if I'm going to make it to the sauna, you guys. And yeah, I'll definitely need to. Everyone whisper, do it, Karen, do it. Yeah, we'll do a part 2 on this box because there's no way I'm going to speed through this stuff. This is just too much. And looks like we have some hagstones. You know, I have taken to, like, I think I've shown you my, my safety glasses have 3x, like, bifocals. And it's just nice because, you know, I don't necessarily need it, but I kind of do. So these are super cool hagstones. Very cool. I love them. Hagstones are so cool. Getting bored out. Don't be bored. Ooh, what? Okay, hold on. I gotta undress somebody, and it's not me, so don't worry. It's not. I'm not getting ready for the sauna yet. There's just this. Kajush. Look at that. Ooh. There's a note that I have to undo the tape off of, so just look upon that gorgeousness for a second. Holy stones are so cool, right? Holy stones. I'm into that, brother. Loose hagstones tossed in. Yeah, thanks. I love hagstones. They're so cool. All in the for unboxing the mini series. Yeah. Yeah, I'm afraid so. Typically, let's see, boring clans. Okay. Yeah, that's why I was saying that it wasn't boring. So thank you for providing all of the questions and answers in the chat. Those of you that are just watching this live stream, definitely check your chat for all of the viewing notes. So Gary Green, that is awesome. Awesome. And it looks like there's a tumble somewhere in this box. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that is so good. That's some good Gary Green. And I'm calling it Gary Green. I mean, it's is this pre-Liberty time span? That is so good. This stuff takes such an amazing polish, you guys. Love, like, it's peeking through, so you know there's not a whole lot of that. It's just thin. Yay! Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh, this is going to be an incredible one to cut. So like this box has legs. I mean, not literally like it's going to like walk out and go to the sauna with us, but yeah, there's going to be many lives based on some of this material, you know, the cuts and the polishes and the, you know, where this stuff goes. This is fantastic. How exciting. So many projects. This is perfect for you know, a winter box. Ken and I have been threatening to give each other boxes for quite some time now. He beat me to it, so now I have to like hit him back. But it's going to be super fun to spend the winter indoor hours with the saw and the. I'm mixing your view up a little just in case you got an eye full of all the other teeth. Let's get some of these others in here. But you know, this is the perfect time of year to get into. There's that little one. I love that. Oh, whoa, look at that one. That one has like neat color on it, like that yellow. I just love all the different colors. Okay. All right, focus, hydrate, focus, everybody. Cheers. Take a drink. Yes, larcenite is also appropriate, Ken. Hey, Bob's Rocks is in the house. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming by. We're going over a box that Ken, you know, that guy that's in the chat, Ken sent me. And I was talking about needing to send him a lovely box back. And what you see here are a bunch of fossil teeth that he sent me because I have to go to the dentist and I get to select a couple of these for replacements for my grill. Oh, wow. Is Travis still in the house? Check this out. I like the the illustration. This is awesome. Okay, so we have turtle shell and then Ice Age mammal tooth bits. And so that's what's in the vial. What's in the vial? Wow. Tooth bits. There's a theme. Teeth. For Karen. I don't know how I feel about that. I had enough of teeth. But let's have a look at this stuff. Wow. Turtle. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there it is. Boom, baby. Wow. That is so cool. Earth hags are easy. Spot. That's great. Yeah, it's a hell of a box already, right, Rocky? And we like literally have just scratched the surface. This isn't anything. In memory of Karen's root canal. I get 2 of them, so canals. That's what I am not excited about that, you guys. So tragic. I'll just I'll take a turtle to pet. What a worry stone, right? What's that? It's my pet turtle. This is so neat. I don't think I've ever had turtle. Like I guess Kent has found some turtle over here, but I wouldn't know it if it struck me upside the head. And so I have mad respect for you guys for knowing what you're looking at. Look at that. What cool texture that is. I'm trying to get the light on that right. Look at that. And so I guess if you know that it's in the area, you can keep your eyes open for it. Because that is so different. Would you guys know if you were walking on the beach to pick this like kind of weirdly textured stone up because it's turtle? I mean, that is so cool. Canalia is the plural for root canals, canalia. Yes. Rootus canalias. Some of that is tortoise too. Cool. The pattern on the back. Then on Morney's turtle skull that he prepped. Okay. I'll go check that out. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I love this. I'm serious. Like I might have to just carry that around. Then there's 2 more in there. Nope, 3 more. Whoop, too close. Very cool. In light of getting to a few more things here, we shall pledge along. One more look at that. Wow. I love the design. That is so cool. So do you think it's part of a skull, Ken? The pattern on the back of that shell and then on Morney's turtle skull he prepped. Says Ken. So do you think that it's maybe skull material? If it struck you upside the head, you would know it. They're big. Thank you, Lisa. Especially the tortoise, right? Yeah, the shark's teeth are so stunning, aren't they, Tiger Eye? Picturing that pattern on the turtle. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have a hard time not just playing with this stuff, you guys. I don't know if I'm going anywhere. I don't think I'm going anywhere. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Ah. Oh, it's a crystal ball. Oh, this is great. I went with the one I pulled off the shelf randomly to take a pic of for you. Oh my gosh, this is so neat. Oh, I do love spheres, but I will say that I only own one, and the rest of the ones that I have had have like passed through my ownership and become other people's, you know, because like it's kind of like books. Like if somebody comes over to your house, and sometimes when it's looking at you guys, you know, like a book, somebody asks about it and you're like, you know what, here, take the book, read it, you know, you need this. And so rocks are kind of like that for me. And so I hold on loosely, baby. And so this is really cool. I love this. You know, it almost looks like, it's just me, but it looks like a crab or like a bunch of crabs, you know, like caught in here. Is it just me? Did you just give me a fossil crab? Like stuck in this stone? Because, dang. Oh, there's a stand for the box in it. Oh, this is so going on. Like, it'll just go right in front of me here at the computer. That's a 1000 eye, aka fossil stone. It's all clamshells. Yeah. Or is it? Clam and crab. Clammy crab, crabby clams. Yeah, that's beautiful. Thank you. That's just awesome. Woo. All right. Gonna try not to woo too many times. Oh, let's see. Does it? Oh, John wants to know about the UV. So let's do this real quick, since it's not that much of a production and it's well worth it. Since we realized that the little engine that could isn't as bad as we thought. So let's see here. Not really. Oh, can beat us to it, but we're gonna go ahead and perform the experiment anyway. Not really, but that's a cool color. Do any of those? I bet they do, but huh? That's not gonna work. On go the lights. And there was light. I'm gonna try not to leave that UV light on. All right. Wow. Okay. I'll dig around for that stand. Melissa, it's Brian. Oh, and Melissa is Ma. Okay, so I just learned something because you're over there on the Discord. Yay! We're putting all sorts of things together. Yeah, and actually, Brian had to like bludgeon me over the head with turtle fossils to get me to call him the right name. So it's okay. I think you get like a little bit of leeway with the names, at least for a little while. I think there's a probationary period. Isn't it a really nice box? So much so, Bob. Yeah, the most awesome. So cool. All right, swimming around in shark's teeth while I open up this. And it's like, there's even exciting like action music right now. I don't know if you guys can hear the music. But it's like appropriate. All right. Oh, look. Oh my gosh. These are the garnets. Oh, how cool. Everybody needs a tiny bottle of garnets. And I swear, you know, I'm going to dump these out and see if I can like even do like a rose cut on any of these. I do have a 2mm dop, and so nothing is safe. Or I could make a tooth out of this. Oh, Kyle's back home. Yay! And yes, everybody, a reminder, you did miss today of Kyle's live sale, but he will be on tomorrow, and it's going to be hot, 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 because I think that Kyle was planning on doing some sale prices still, right? Is it the last day of the 25% off, or is that going to be ongoing? I can't remember. Sir Kyle a lot. Brave Sir Kyle. Awesome. And ooh, it's a mashup of different little gorgeousnesses. Very cool. You know what Rookie was saying about his little vial that he can't have in his car because he'll be looking at it and distracted? Yeah, now I have one. Ha ha. That's super cool. Lots of really, really neat little guys in there. Like you could do like the mirror thing, you know. I see garnets and I see sapphires and tanzanites and peridots, and that's pretty. Anyone holding bets on who will finish unpacking first? Probably Kyle. Good one, Spot. I'm embarrassed to say. Oh no, Kyle, it was still very slow. I'm so sorry. Won't do it again for a while though. I'll stick to online. Yeah, you know, also, an unpack off. The challenge is on. He throws down the gauntlet. I think that the quality of sale is really important also, you know, and what I mean by that is, you know, what fair or event that you do, you know, it really matters. Like, obviously you probably would be coming home with nothing if you had been selling at Tucson or something like that. Whereas, whoa, looks like we have a mighty glittery piece of pyrite. Ooh. Ah. Oh. That is so nice. I love, yeah, all that glitters is not gold, and I love it all. All the stuff that glitters, it doesn't matter. Look at that. Is that too close? I mean, that's such fun structure. I think we've got it far enough away that you can see. Yay! I don't know. I'm a simple girl, like, you know, pyrite, like, it's so glittery and pretty. Hey, I got a cat hair, right? I know, I saw the hair. I'm like, yep. I just wonder how many of my dog hairs have gone out internationally. Like, their DNA is everywhere. So Cheryl was talking about a table at a local Christmas event, but the fees were $200 a weekend. And so, you know, again, it's not like you get what you pay for necessarily, but sometimes, you know, if it's a little bit more expensive, then they are charging you because there's going to be a bunch of advertising and they know that there's a bunch of people that are coming. So Yeah, I know pyrite is one of my faves too, Brian. They're so pretty. So I don't know, Cheryl. You know, you might make double that. It just depends. Like, um, yeah, it really really depends on the show, and then how much energy you have to put into it. Because I hear you, Kyle. Like, all the energy that it pays the same to you if you set up all of your stuff. Like, it's the same amount of time to get ready, to load it all up, to show up, to do the thing. And you don't want to get there and not make any money. Whereas, you could have been busy the whole time and just made bank. And hey, Ken, I'm opening some of those other the other roles that have some more of that Utah. And so I'm sorry, I'm just like showing you guys teeth there while I was doing it. Thank you so much for so much of that material, because I will be using it. Cheers. Okay, Steinkern, everyone. Let's all take a drink. Okay. Backing up. Oh, that's too bad, Kyle. I'm sorry. And Soul says it's a big event and I would love to do it. I just can't afford it and take the risk. Yeah, I totally hear you. And Spot says Karen only went live so that if she gets too buried in packing material, someone can send help digging her out and a St. Bernard with brandy keg on his collar. Exactly. I love that, Spot. That is too true. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking as far as like, whoops. Got into the note there. Unfortunately, yeah, that might have been kind of a smaller show, and so of course they're not going to charge you that much. That part is the fundraiser. They're not expecting that much kickback. Like some, ooh, what? Oh my gosh, he meant it, Steinkern. Oh, he must have been like sitting there laughing to himself when I just said that. Oh my, oh, I'm stuttering. I'm moving that so I don't just drop it in there. You guys, look at this Steinkern. This is the finest Steinkern I think I've ever held. Look at this thing. It's completely calcified. Look at those pretty little crystals. Whoa. Did you find this, Ken? There's some Envy Petwood that was collected by Rockhound Treasure Hunt in those individual. Okay. I'm sure I would get to it. Maybe not tonight. Amazeballs, isn't it, Sean? Totally. No way. That is so gorgeous. Oh, wow. That is going to go in the holiest of holy places in my collection, where the finest of the I just have agatized Steinkerns. And then Theo sent me a really, really nice conch fossil shell. And so those guys will be happy living together. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. But right now it's going to sit right here in front of me because I don't know if I'm going to have the heart to move it. And wow. Is that what's the name of this shell? The long skinny kind. Oh shoot. Wow. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. No way. Oh. Let's see. Yes, I did. All fossils are local to your place, Sarasota County. Very cool. Olive shell. Yeah. Cone. Cone works. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. This is so cool. This is so cool. Wow, that is a neat specimen. I love how it's like still sort of embedded in this matrix too. I know that a lot of the shell material out there is matrix free, and I don't know, maybe because out here on this coast everything has matrix, it seems like. I just love seeing that. Oh my gosh. Okay, All right, so those guys live together now. I'm gonna have to create a special place for them. I have a special thing. Oh, no way. Oh, this is the Steinkerniest evening, you guys. Oh, no way. Look at this. Oh, that was just like the coolest reveal. Just open it another flap and like, oh. No. Oh, that is so cool. Look at this. We could probably even tell what space is. This here bivalve is. It's got such good detail left over. That is amazing. I wonder if we can get into those holes. I bet you there's like, yep. Oh, no way. Okay, I'm gonna put this part down and see if we can't like, look at, there's like there's a crystal cave. Look at those guys. There's little doggy teeth in there. Oh my gosh. That whole inside. Oh, cool. Are we getting like good enough lighting for that? Oh my gosh. It has a face. Yeah, this is the sweetest box. So good. Like, I am like seriously done for Christmas. I'm sorry about all the jiggles, guys. Try to stop the dancing. I keep on, you know, like for one thing, my heart is racing, so like everything on the desk is moving right now. It's like just an oscillation of excitement. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so cool. The face. Wow. This will be my shell to do the shouts with. And then there's this little pocket of cool crystal there too. Very, very, very amazing. But you know, okay, no, I'll go to this one next. That is so neat. So that has such deep, cool grooviness. Like, is this of the scallop family? Do you know, Ken? Let's see. I bet you anything, Kyle is already like completely unpacked and sitting on the couch having some pudding right now. What do you say, Kyle? I am lollygagging so hard. Yeah, Ken, go hang out with Chris and Wild Kyle, the Kyle of Wilds. So it's a cat paw, kitten paw, lion paw. Awesome. And there's Lisa knowing. You guys are no pudding. No. What'd you say, Ken? You can't have any pudding if you don't eat your meat. If you don't unpack your box, you can't have any pudding. I don't either. I just have yogurt. But I have a feeling he's still going to beat me. This is a race. I'm in love with this. But you guys already knew that because Steinkern. And look at this one. Look at this one, though. Look at this one. Oh, my gosh. Look at those curves, baby. Dangerous curves on this. Look at that. It's a flying salsa. Hey, John. Here's your salsa to hunt. Wow. That is so neat. Do we know about this one? I mean, that is such a wild ascension as far as that spiral shell goes. How cool. And when I was talking about the foraminifera, it would be in this material here. And so you guys, I'm definitely going to take some samples and we'll look at it under the microscope. But of course, that'll be on part 2. And I'll get the microscope all set up and we'll look at some of this, the fossil material that we got tonight. Look at that. You just can't get close enough to it. You just can't. You're not gonna lick it though. Don't lick it. All right. Chocolate cream wheat. That sounds good. Inside of a whelk. Oh yeah. Cool. I think actually that's what I have a Lawrence whelk. That's right. From Theo. So these will hang out with the whelk. Big band style. We were talking about having a band. Oh my gosh, look at these guys. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Wow. A couple of banging bivalves right here. Totally calcified. I love that growth right there. I guess that's the, that would just probably be the matrix. Clasp aside. Very cool. Dancing fossils. Awesome. Wow. You guys know I'm going to be playing with rocks all night. Okay, you guys, that is halfway through the box. I don't even know if it's actually halfway through the box. And so what I'm thinking is that we're going to... I still haven't found the first shark tooth. Aw, Jeff. Welcome. I love it. How punny, Lisa. Very good. Banging bivalves. Yeah, kid. I like it. That's what everybody says. Nice gastropods, girlfriend. Oh my gosh. And John way up here is Karen. That's so you know, I got the Pink Floyd reference. Yeah. Well, I have to say that Ken started it. Ken totally started it. Oh, I'm sorry. Bad view. There. Okay, like I was saying, it's probably going to be a part 2 situation. Oh my gosh, there was all sorts of like hair and stuff there. Oh my gosh. And so what that band was so unhinged. Nice. Hey, Blind Squirrel is in the house. All right. So I think that he did have his cream of wheat. Oh no, he just wanted cream of wheat. Talking about Kyle. So I think we're gonna have to do a part 2 because we've been on for an hour and a half, and we will we will miss our sauna date if we don't do more. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn us back. Let's see. And put us up here. And I'm going to show you guys. Here's the box still. You know, this is why I'm going to suggest that we do another one, just because I'm not bailing on you guys early or anything, but you do realize that, like, look at how still full it is. Ken, I kept on taking stuff out, and it was like it was rising. It was so compressed that, like, it was just multiplying somehow in the box. There's a white box in there that I think I put a tanzanite in. Okay. If not, it's in one of the bigger Ziplocs. Okay, super. Don't. 4 more hours. Yeah, Kyle knows. Kyle totally has the stamina to be able to do 4 more hours of this. And you know what? I would actually like to. If I didn't have to do some other things, you guys, we would be here for quite some time. So I think that Sauna. So I guess maybe I'll have to check the schedule of everybody else's lives, and perhaps we can have a date on Monday. I don't think anybody's got anything going on. Sunday, I know, Kyle. I could just hand it right off to you, right? Monday is probably free. Tomorrow is going to be Kyle, and put something up for auctions, and we will watch for 4 more hours. Right? You guys are great. Yeah. Yeah, Kyle. You could just put something up on big lazy Susan, and just everybody will just watch, a rotating rock. Right? Okay, here's your chance, Kyle. Like, are you too fast from the day, or are you gonna do something? Kudos to Ken. Yeah. Spot is saying for those fabulous findings and sharing them with Karen and all of us. Yeah, and we get to see more. And I'm gonna try to look for, Ken mentioned a Tanzanite because I have a certain project that I'm supposed to be working on. But other than that, I will not go through the box, and I will save it for all of us to be able to go through together. I did that. I have been in possession of this box, I think, for about a week, and I didn't literally sit on it, but I sat on it so that it would just be a surprise. I uncut the box tape about 5 minutes before we went live. And so I have no idea where I found the self-discipline for that. Jenny, good to see you. And she's asking about what time tomorrow for Kyle's live. And yeah, Kyle is still trying to unpack and organizing, probably so that he can be like at least in the semblance of organization for tomorrow. Thank you for coming, Bob. Let's see, I missed somewhere in the middle of that some other stuff. That was awesome. The bottom of the box is a mind blower. Ah! Can we wait until Monday? When are you going to be done, Kyle? Maybe we do Sunday evening after Kyle? We'll see. Noonish tomorrow for Kyle's live stream. And you had someone to come look at a couple of saws. Very cool. All right. So all you really have to do is go live and show everything as you're unpacking, right? Look at, they want you. They really, really want you. All right. Thank you so much, John, for reminding everybody to hit the like button. And once again, let's see, get this little guy. Steinkern, you guys. Happy Saturday. Thank you so much for joining us. Just do a late night live after the sauna. You know what? I'm tempted. I'm half tempted. You guys will get me like really melty at that point. I will be like in La La Land. I don't know how many of you guys out there sauna, but we do like the hot cold. And after a couple of you do the hot and then you do like ice cold shower, then you get back in and you go back and forth. It is euphoric. You are like walking on air. And so you might get an even goofier version of me than the norm, which would be kind of crazy. Thanks for the live. Yeah, thank you, John, for coming. And I thank you for I will take care. Hopefully I'll keep the tooth pain down. Yes, I will enjoy the spritzes and everything. All right. So have a great Saturday night, and I will notify everyone if we are going live again. Tonight, probably not, but I'm thinking it very possibly could happen tomorrow night after Kyle's done, depending on how long he goes. If he goes really long, Rocky is saying, do it. I know, Brian, I'm totally excited to see the rest too. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to wait. If I do get itchy fingers, then I'll go live tonight. And if not, it'll be on Monday, most likely, unless it's after Kyle's live. But I'll go ahead and stick out a notification for everybody. And waves to everybody. And I will definitely see you guys in the live tomorrow at Kyle's. So cheers and have a good evening. Thanks, y'all. Oh, I did that last time too. Gotta hit the right button. Most of all, thank you so much, Ken, for your awesome box. And bye for real this time. You guys got to see the back of my wall.